The grape is strong with this one.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the S.I.C. Kamen Rider Gaim RYUGEN Budo Arms. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have a nice image of Kamen Rider RYUGEN Budo Arms. On this side of the box, we have an image there of Ryugen. We got the Helheim fruit going on there. On the other side, we have those same images. On the top of the box, Kamen Rider RYUGEN Budo Arms. On the bottom, things and stuff that I cannot read. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots, does this, that, the other, and that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have S.I.C. Ryugen, another very, very cool figure in this line of S.I.C. Gaim characters, and you know, again, just a very, very cool figure. I'm really loving these, and more so because it's Gaim, and I love Gaim, and I'll buy anything Gaim because I love it that much. To this day, Gaim is still my favorite Rider series, so I will buy anything they put out. If they make 1 million of these figures, I will buy all 1 million of them. But anyway, let's get in close here so we can take a look at all of the detail. Take a look at the helmet here. Very nicely done. You can see the transparent plastic here for the visor, and you can see the kind of great design behind it. Done in a nice metallic purple. The metallic purple they used on this figure is gorgeous. Just really pops. You got the nice green and gold on the helmet with that purple right there. You also get a little dragon head right there, which is cool. Got the little stem, which is done in a transparent plastic. Looks quite nice. Got the shoulder pads here with the dragon head molded on, and again, just very nicely done. The purple paint is gorgeous on this. So you got the purple and the black there going on. Got the chest piece done in silver with the gold. You got some transparent purple on the chest right there, which also just looks gorgeous. And going down the suit, you get some gold there. Got some lighter greens. And of course, you have the Sengoku driver with the Budo lock seat right there in the open position. You can even see the little gun right there. Not painted, but it's there. And the belt strap and all that good stuff. And they got the little skirt pieces here, also done with that gold trim. And they added a black wash to it, which really makes that pop and just gives it nice, like a nice stitched effect. That just looks wonderful. These side pieces here, which are done in a metallic green, and that really pops as well. And you get some more of those details there picked out in gold. And down the legs there, some more wonderful detail on the legs, on his feet, even the bottoms of his shoes have molded detail. You can see the Ryugen logo right there on the bottom. And going up the back, again, lots of nice molded detail. Got the back of the grape folded up back here, done in that metallic purple with the silver and that metallic green. This is gorgeous, gorgeous looking figure. Gorgeous, gorgeous looking figure in my opinion. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint at the base. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly there, a little bit of forward and back. Of course, the head can do a full 360. He can look up, he can look down. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly. These shoulder pieces are on a ball joint, so they'll move a little bit, but not too much. The arms can do a full 360. You have to be careful with the chest piece there. They can go outward, but only that far before the shoulder pad gets in the way. You do have a swivel. Not really a bicep swivel, it's like right underneath the shoulder, but you have a swivel there, which is a little tight and squeaky on mine. It does have double jointed elbows. You get a nice deep bend there. The wrists can swivel. They're also on that hinge. So depending on how you position things, we can have his hand moving any way you want. Although it is a bit limited just due to the wrist piece right there. You don't get too much wiggle there, but it's there. The waist is on a ball joint, so you can wiggle, waggle to your heart's content. So you get some ab crunching going on there if you want. The legs can move forward that far, backward about that far in these skirt pieces. As you can see, our soft plastic, so let move out of the way. Outward movement. That's pretty much all you're going to get. You do get a thigh swivel. That's meant to pop off, so don't worry about that. There we go. We can see some more of that detail there. Hey, detail. He does have a double jointed knee, so you get a nice deep bend there. And the feet can move up. They can move down. You do get a little bit of tiltage there, not too much. And you do get a toe joint as well. We'll just peg this back on. As I said before, this is supposed to pop off, so it's okay. Nothing went wrong. Nothing went wrong. There we go. So there you have that. Oh yeah, there's a little stem here. You can also swivel. You can angle it however you want. So there you go. Now, of course, he does include accessories. He does have his grape gun right here, the Budo Ryu, which is very cool looking. I love the dragon head they molded onto this. That looks awesome. Done in a gunmetal gray, and that looks spectacular. You have some gold here for the magazine. You have the gold anti-transparent purple right here for the grapes. Got some metallic green right here, along with some silver on the handle with some more of that metallic green there. You got like a bronze color going on in this section right here. You got gold and that metallic purple right there for the barrel. You can remove this section if you want to. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? You can remove it, but it looks so much cooler with that attached. So there you have the Budo Ryu. And he does include some optional hands. Now, of course, he has the closed fists installed right now, but you can also give him these kind of, clutching hands, and these are meant for holding lock seeds with the same amount of detail and paint. You do also get a gun holding hand for his grape gun. You do also get this posed hand right here. Just kind of, you'll stay focused. Or you can do that too. Just shh. Anyway. And you do also get another weapon holding hand. I guess this is like a sword holding hand, which is weird because he doesn't have a sword or anything that he can actually hold with this hand. But hey, if you want to give him maybe a Musa saber from one of the other figures or something to hold, he has a hand to hold it with. So there you have that. He does also include some lock seeds. He includes a closed version of the Budo lock seed, which as you can see is very tiny, done in the transparent purple with a little bit of green and the silver and the black. Tiny little lock seed. Tiny little lock seed. And you do also get a little kiwi lock seed. Again, done in that transparent plastic. And even the buttons, even the buttons on the sides match, because you can see here on the Budo lock seed, it does have the 3 buttons on the side like it's supposed to. And then you have the Kiwi lock seed, which just has the 1 button on the side. So I mean, it's accurate for being such small little things. They made them accurate. Oh, don't drop them! Don't drop them because you'll lose them. But anyway, so you have that. You have a little stand here for the Budo Ryu, and you also get armature right here, and we'll show off all that works in a little bit. But let's start swapping out some parts here. So what we'll do is we will get this into his gun holding hand, and it's not too hard to get into his hand, but it's a little bit of work. Luckily the handle here is, as you can see, it's soft bendy plastic, so it will work with you. And the hands do stretch a bit, but there you go. And he does hold that very securely. I mean, once you have this in his hand, I mean, it's a dead solid grip. He's not going to drop it. So now we can just pop this off and see how easy it is to get this on. Because sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the butt to get these hands on because you're pushing against something that's on a hinge. And that can provide a bit of difficulty there. But I think we got it. As always, cat hair not included. But I think we got it on there, did we? Yep, I think we got it on there. So there we go. So there he is, holding his Budo Ryu. Oh, and that looks cool. I dig that. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. And of course, the little Kiwi lock seed. He does have a little post right here on the side of his belt if the camera will focus. There we go. A little post right there. And you can just peg that on to the side there. And you can have that stored on his belt. And there you go. Now for comparison, we will bring in S.I.C. Gaim. And S.I.C. Zanget's his brother. And you can see how they look together. And these are some cool looking figures. I love these. I really do. These things are just so cool, in my opinion. I'm really digging them. Really digging them. So there you have that. And there you have that. I can't wait for Baron to be released. Oh man, I can't wait for Baron to be released so I can have the main four in this style. I can't wait. But as I just showed you earlier, we do have this little bit right here, which is different to the stand that came with the previous figures with Gaim and Zanget's. This is a whole new setup here, so luckily there's nothing on here that can break. I mean, granted, only Zanget's was the one that broke. The one that Gaim came with didn't give me any problems, but at least on this one, you know, nothing's going to break on it. But now we can do that alternate setup if you want to and just display the armor. So we will show off how you do that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to rip off his head. Yes, you want to rip off his head. You want to remove the shoulder pads here, and even the shoulder pads, even underneath the pads here, you got gold here and the green, and even a lot of molded detail underneath as well, which I didn't have to do because you can't really see it, but hey, I have no problem with them wanting to pay attention to detail. But anyway, remove that, and then you want to undo the chest piece here. So unpeg that, and then you just remove the back, remove the front, unpeg that, and then remove this collar piece, and put that off to the side, and then we have to rip him in half. Yes, we have to rip him in half. Get this piece out of the way, and then we're going to remove this piece of the skirt, and we're going to unpeg these side pieces here as well. So remove that. And then we can put all this back together, and that's just a sad looking thing right there. That's just a sad looking thing. I can't even get it back together because it's so sad. Oh well, but anyway. No, and you also want to remove the gun because we're going to need this. Release Michi, release Michi. Okay, so there you go. So we have that. Alright, so let's get down to hooking all this up here. You can see all the pieces we have just laying about. So now we will just remove this headpiece here. For now, put that off to the side. Just want to unpeg this top section here from the bottom section. And we will get to work. So this collar piece right here, we just drop down. And then we take the chest piece. And you have the two posts, the two ports. Just line everything up. Peg that on, that, and take the back, same thing, just peg that all in, and peg the halves here together, like that. Take the shoulder pieces, and they will just pop on to those ball sockets, right there. Just pop on like that, and then we take the head here, we remove this faceplate. Can be a little bit of a pain to get off. There we go. Remove this faceplate, and we're going to replace it with this one. So now we remove this one here, and we plug that one on like that, and that goes plugged up top there. So we got that done. So now these side hip pieces are going to just plug in right here. You're going to be using the top peg, so just plug that side on there. Let it drop the other side on the floor like a little butterfinger dum-dum. Anyway, just pick that on like that. And then we take this piece and you just drop that on top of everything like that. And then you just take the top half, peg that on like so. And there you go. And there you have the armor right there on display. And you take the little stand here, and you just sit that right in front of the armor. And the instructions tell you to pop this section off and have it sitting here like that. And you can do that if you want to, but me personally, I'd like to knock this thing on the floor because that's how I roll. Me personally, I like to leave this plugged on because I just think it looks a lot cooler that way. So that's what I do. But as always, your toy, display it however you wish, or knock it on the floor. What do I care? You paid for it with your money. Do what you want with it. There you have that whole setup right there. And you can have just the armor displayed if you want to. And, we can take this faceplate right here and, we can just, plug that on here. And we can plug it onto this little skeletal Michi we have left over here. Let's plug that on. There you go. He's all like, "Hi, I'm Michi. You want to be best friends?" I don't know. Oh, look, his stomach is turning. He doesn't feel well. His stomach is turning. Ha ha ha. Jokes. Jokes. Anyway, also included in the package is the little backdrop here, done in gold with Ryugen's symbol on it. And again, just like with the other ones, you just fold it up into quarters like that, and you can just sit this behind this or the figure itself, and that can make for a very nice display if you want. So there you go. And that's pretty much it for this guy. Again, a very, very cool figure. I'm loving these figures so far. The only one I've had any real problem with was Zangetsu. I had a couple breakage issues with Zangetsu, but overall, the good definitely far outweighs the bad with these figures, and I'm definitely enjoying them and looking forward to Baron. They just released photos of S.I.C. Gaim with the Jimba arms, so yes, I will definitely be getting that. Like I said, however many of these they put out, I'll buy them. I'll buy them because it's Gaim, and I love Gaim, and I'm loving these figures and definitely enjoying them. So there you go. Now, just like with Zangetsu, this is an exclusive figure, so how readily available this is, I do not know. I did pick mine up from BigBadToyStore.com. There'll be a link to their site in the description down below. Of course, there are many other sites you can go to for stuff like this if you are interested, such as Hobby Link Japan, CS Toys, Ami Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake. Of course, there's always eBay and Amazon, but do be wary of their pricing. You can also check out my Kamen Rider Gaim playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the S.I.C. Kamen Rider Gaim RYUGEN Budo arms, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face! Michi, you have to think about what you're doing! You're making everyone your enemy! And furthermore... shh. It's okay, brother. Just let me handle this. If you ever do that to me again, I will kill you myself. Sorry.